This is Calvin Castine. We're at Beekmantown Central School. Umpires Tommy Kowalski and Bill Dernan Jr. are going over the round rules with the managers from the home team, Beekmantown, Gary Butler, and from Northeastern Clinton, Rob Knowles. And we're not really at Beekmantown Central School. We're at the Beekmantown Athletic Field, which is adjacent to the school. On the rubber today for Beekmantown is TJ Musall. His battery mate will be Lester Favreau. At first base, it's Romero Ribeiro. Second baseman is Sean Hannon. Shortstop is Nate Brown, and at third base, Travis Tipton. The outfield from left to right, Ed Castine, Brad Rovito, and Kevin Fassett. Non-starters are Dan Haley, PJ Paulhemus, and Travis Larsh. Up first for the Cougars will be Jeb Asaf. It is Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, 2000. The day after Hillary Clinton came to the North Country and brought along all the black flies. The black fly season started on the day she arrived. Asaf hits the first pitch to the right side, and they're going to get there just in time. The pitcher Musall over the cover as the first baseman Ribeiro made the assist. I'll bring up Jeremy Davison, the second baseman. Pitch from Musall. It's high. Ball one. Temperature in the mid-70s. Nice breeze at the moment. I hope it sticks around because it keeps those black flies off of us. A lot of black flies here at this rec park. I thought long and hard about whether I was going to come here or cover the game at Northeastern. The Beekmantown varsity girls are there for softball, and I knew there wouldn't be any black flies there. But we haven't covered the baseball teams yet, so we thought we'd come here and cover the baseball clubs. A lot of the early games were rained out, and they're not going to make them up, so the first 3 games of the season were considered scrimmages and not mandatory. Davison walks. It's ball 4. And I'll bring up the shortstop, James Kehoe, for the Cougars. Musall checks the runner, comes to the plate. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out in the first. Slow, ball 2. Line shot, it's a base hit through the left side. Davison around, you stop at second, and Kehoe's on with the single. So the Cougars have their first hit of the game, second base runner. And it looks like Colin Allen stepping in with Eric Miller on deck. Tight, ball 1. Sun peeking out. To the left side. Infield fly is called. That'll be 2 down. That was Nate Brown, I believe. Let me check the Eagle side. Yes, indeed. Shortstop Nate Brown making that catch. So 2 outs, and Luke Wright, today's pitcher, starting pitcher for the Cougars, will step in. 2 outs and 2 on in the first. In the pitch, swung on, ground ball to third. Going to have to make the long throw to first, and he's going to be out. So the Cougars threaten with the third baseman Tipton with the long throw to Ribeiro. Made a nice stretch for the out. It's a scoreless inning for Northeastern after 1/2. It's Northeastern nothing, Beekmantown coming to bat. Defensively for the Cougars, Luke Wright is pitching. His battery mate is Eric Miller. First baseman, Jeb Asaf. At second base, Jeremy Davison. James Keyholes at short. And at third base, Rob Gay. In the outfield, from left to right, Tyler Davison, Colin Allen, and Nate Dutail. Non-starters are Eric Gadway and Bill Johnson. Kevin Fassett will lead off for Beekmantown. Luke Wright winds and delivers. That hit the bat or the glove? Must be the glove. Bottom of the first, scoreless. Pitch from Wright. Strike called, 1-1. That's low, ball 2. Now 2-1 delivery. On the outside corner, strike 2, 2-2. And a pitch from Wright. Ground ball to the right. Going to fire to first. It's going to be by Asaf and out of play. Ground is damp, wet, not so much damp, but soft. Soft because of the rain. Rained overnight. And not sure if Wright was concerned about that ball taking a long time to get to the shortstop, but if Keogh had a reasonable shot at it, he probably should have called Wright off. But it's a slow bouncer, and Wright thought he had the best chance. He tried to backhand it.
Good start, attaboy.
And as a result, we've got Fassett at second base with nobody out, and Nate Brown, shortstop, at the plate for Beekmantown.
Little life, boys, come on out, let's make a play.
And the pitch. Strike.
Good job, Jeremy.
2.
Spot.
In tight.
All right.
1-2 the count. Fouled off. Ball. Safe at third. Nice throw. 2-2 the count. Wright shakes off the first sign. Checks the runner at third. And delivers. High. Ball 3. Full count. So we're going to have a payoff pitch. The number 2 batter of the game for Beekmantown. Strike 3 called. Just above the knees. So a nice pitch there by Luke Wright.
Middle were 1.
Gets Brown looking. Now Brad Rovito, the center fielder, steps in.
React to the ball now. Tyler.
Wright comes to the plate high. Wright obviously very concerned about Fassett, who's right in his line of view there at third. 2-0 the count. Strike. Now 2-1 pitch. Inside, low, ball 3, 3-1. Oh, outside, ball 4. I'll put runners at the corners. And TJ Musal, the pitcher, comes to the plate. Takes a long, hard look at Coach Butler. One out, nobody in yet, but Eagles threatening. in the bottom of the first. Right, comes to the plate. Swing and a miss on a high one. Strike one. Strike two. Throw down to second. Runner at third stays put. So right ahead now. 0-2 in the count.
His spot. Middle is one.
Two ducks in the pond, however, for Beekmantown. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike three. Two down.
Two big ones now. Make a play.
First baseman Romero Ribeiro at the plate for the Eagles. Number 5 hitter. Cougars stranded 2. There's a strike. Northeastern stranded 2 in their half of the first. Right, hoping to duplicate that here in the bottom half. Deep to center field. Allen will not get this one. It's going to be at least a 3-bagger.
Back up third.
Ribeiro heads into third. He will be held up at third base. A bases clearing triple. 2 RBI triple for Romero Ribeiro. Left fielder Eddie Castine, the batter.
Well, let's leave him there now. Focus. Leave him there.
Strike one. One. Strike two. 1-2. Wright has 2 strikeouts this inning. And the pitch. Strike 3. So Wright strikes out the side, but the Eagles pick up a couple of runs. They lead 2-0 at the end of 1 here at Hometown Cable. Eric Miller looks at ball 1 as we start the second inning. It's 2-0 ball game. Hits it on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, 1 down. Now third baseman Rob Gay at the plate. And a pitch from Musal. Ball 1. Top of the second, 2-0. Beekmantown leading Northeastern Clinton. Here's the pitch from Musal. It's swung on. Hit to short center field. It's 2 down. As the center fielder Brad Rivito squeezes it. Now Nate Dutail will step in. He's the Cougar right fielder. And the pitch. Strike 1. 2 outs, nobody on for the Cougars in the second. Now the pitch. Strike. 0-2 the count. Musal delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So 3 up, 3 down for the Cougars. Nothing across in the northeastern half of the second. Go to the bottom of the inning with Beekmantown leading 2-0. Catcher Lester Favreau, the batter. Pitch from Luke Wright. Ball 1 low. Bottom half of the second, 2-0 Beekmantown. Here's the pitch. A little bit lower, ball 2. 0-2 pitch. It's right down the middle, strike 1. 7, 8, and 9 hitters up for the Eagles in the second. On the ground, a slow roller to Keyhole, picks it up off the heel of his glove, fires to first, throws in the dirt, handcuffs Asaph. And Travis on the air.
Good job. Throw a strike.
Now Travis Tipton, the batter. Stops, looks
Drive up.
Coach Butler for the sign. Well, the Eagles have their first batter on. Right delivers. Bunted. Foul and out of play. Strike one.
Hey, where are we going second?
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Back.
And the 0-2 pitch. Goes after one a little bit low for a strikeout. 4 strikeouts for Luke Wright.
Number 9 here. Number 9.
And now,
Good job.
ninth hitter in the lineup, Sean Hannon, the second baseman.
Sure to one now. Let's pick it up and out up. Thank you.
And the pitch. B bunts at it. Strike one.
We're up.
Right, checks the runner, comes to the plate. There's a bunt right down the line. It's going to be foul. Strike two. Asaph scoops it up in foul territory.
That's better.
Low right has another 0-2 count on a batter. And delivers. Strike three. That's the 5th strikeout for Luke Wright. 5 outs, 5 Ks, and Kevin Fassett, the batter,
Make a play.
is the right fielder.
Your hands ready, Rob.
And the pitch. Ball one. Fouled off, strike 1-1.
Make sure we're moving every pitch in the infield.
2 outs, 1 ball, 1 strike in the second. Wright delivers. Line shot. Caught by the shortstop, Kehoe. So a nice grab by the shortstop, but it brings the string of strikeouts to a halt for Wright. He's going to have to settle for just 5 Ks in the first 6 outs. 2-0 is the score as we go to the 3rd inning. Beekmantown leading the visiting Cougars.
Better job with the bats. Let's make a throw.
Well, left fielder Tyler Davison leading off for the Cougars in their half of the 3rd. Jeb Asaph, leadoff hitter on deck. Here's the pitch. Just misses with the curve. Ball one. Musal lines and delivers. Strike at the knees. 1-1. Fouled at the plate. Fouled at the plate. It hit him on the foot. Doesn't appear to be limping. So it may have been a glancing blow. 1-2. 1-2 the count. And the pitch. Strike no. 2-2. Looked like Musal just missed with that one. Well, after a low one, trying to protect the plate. Count will hold. 2-2. Top of the 3rd. 2-0 Beekmantown. Musal's pitch. Strike 3, curveball over the plate. 1 down. First baseman Jeb Asaph, the batter. And the pitch. High, ball 1. Strike, swing and miss. 1-1. Strike two. Ribeiro looking for some, Musall looking for some strikeouts. It's fouled. Out of play. Mrs. Knowles should have had it. Fouls it off. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Another strikeout. Jeremy Davison. Pitch, ball two. In tight, ball three. Ball four. So Jeremy Davison gets a free pass. He'll go to first. And shortstop James Keyhole will step in. Musell's pitch, lined foul. Nice poke, but foul. Two. Foul tipped, hung on to. So strikeout. 3 strikeouts for Ribeiro in the third. It remains 2-0. Eagles are going to the bottom of the inning. Nate Brown at the plate. And through the magic of television, nothing magic about this, however, we now have Brad Revito at the plate. Our battery suddenly decided to die very quickly. Brown hit a nice ball. Nice play there by Keyhole to get Revito. Brown hit a nice ball deep, and Davison went back and made the catch. So it was a nice, well-hit ball and a nice catch, but we missed it. We missed it while we were pulling out a fresh battery. 2 outs, nobody on, and T.J. Musall is the pitcher.
Fill the glove now.
Musall, not Musso. Pitch from right. In the bottom of the third, 2-0 Beekmantown leads.
We know he's taking pitches. He's taking this pitch.
Right, delivers, fouled off. One and one to count. And the pitch from right. Low, ball 2. Strike 2. Evens count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Low, ball 3. Full count. Where's the ball? Luckily, nobody was running around the bases just then. Payoff pitch, high, ball 4. Musso will go to first. Brings up Ribeiro. Bleachers on that side of the field, but nothing on the visitors' side. It's like they're not expecting company here in Beekmantown. Right, checks the runner, Comes to the plate. Deep to left field. Davison keeps the ball in front of him. Wasn't able to make the catch. Going to be a double for Romero Ribeiro. 2 ducks in the pond for Ed Castine. Bottom of the third, 2-0 Eagles leading. 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Castine. Strike 1. Strike 2.
Get a spot now. Get a spot now.
Strike 3. So the Eagles are scoreless. Castine goes down swinging. Wright picks up his 6th strikeout. And we go to the 4th inning. Beekmantown lead holding at 2-0.
Let's hit now. Come on, let's go.
Lefty Colin Allen looks at ball 1. Top of the 4th. 2-0 Beekmantown. Musel winds and delivers. Hit to the right side. Go to first in time. 1 down. We'll be seeing more of umpire Bill Dernan when we go to Lion Mountain on 4th of July weekend for the annual parade on the 4th of July. Luke Wright at the plate. Dernan very active with the fire department in Lion Mountain. Strike. That's low. In the pitch. Well hit. That's a base hit to right field. And Wright will be on with a 1-out single. Went the opposite way and drilled it down the right field line. Up catcher Eric Miller. In the pitch. Hits it down the left field line. It's going to be foul. Strike 1. Go to first. Wright is back. Musel checks the runner. Comes to the plate. Low. Two on the count. Hard hit to short. Have to come to first with it. Gets him by half a step. Gets him by half a step. Good hustle down the line by Miller. And a nice play by Brown, the shortstop, and another nice stretch there by Ribeiro at first base. So looking good all around on that one. Now Rob Gay, the third baseman, will step in for the Cougars. 2 outs, runner at second. Tying run at the plate for Northeastern. Musal checks the runner, delivers, hits it on the ground, through the right side. This should score a run. He's going to be out at the plate. Out at the plate. Perfect timing, perfect play there by Beekmantown to nip him at the plate. So, Cougars are scoreless in the 4th. It remains 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the inning. Lester Favreau, the batter, as we start the bottom half of the 4th inning, the second half of the ball game. Excellent play there by Beekmantown to cut down the Cougars in the top of the inning. I thought Wright was a sure thing to score on that one. And the pitch. Right. 2. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 7, 8, and 9 batters for Beekmantown. Here's the pitch. High, ball 3, full count. Ball 4. Oh, Favreau gets a free pass. He'll go to first base. They have Bill Johnson playing right field now for the Cougars, and Nate Dutail has moved to left field. You have Travis Tipton, the third baseman, up for the Eagles. In the pitch. Ball 1. On the ground, through the right side. Favreau goes to third. And Tipton's on with a single. Runners at the corners for the Eagles. Second baseman Sean Hannon will step in. Nobody out. Beekmantown threatening here in the 4th inning. And the pitch. High. Didn't go. That was a test to see what the Cougars were going to do. It's on the ground, through the right side. With Asaf holding the runner. Left a hole there, and that's where the batter Hannon drilled the ball. So it drives in a run. That's run number 3 for Beekmantown. Puts runners at second, third, 2 runners in scoring position, and Kevin Fassett, the right fielder, in for Beekmantown. Wright delivers. First base is open. Pitch from Wright. High. 2-0. Colton Knowles going to the pitching rubber. Wright checks the runner at third. Pitches high. I believe that's 3-0. Low. Ball 4. Nope. Or is it 4? Yes, it is 4. So Fassett goes to first. Bases are full. Nobody out. And shortstop Nate Brown, the batter.
You kill your way last time. Hold it shade to left.
Allen delivers. Low, ball 1. Ball 2. So looks like Rob Knowles will be making a pitching change. His second trip to the mound. And James Kehoe is going to come over from shortstop. Wright moves to second. Shortstop, second baseman Davison moves to shortstop. 2-0 the count.
Jeremy, that way a couple. Good.
So a walk belongs to Luke Wright. 3-0. He walks, it's Wright's walk. There's 2 balls on the batter. Ball 4, so Luke Wright gets credited for the base on balls. Run number 4 scores for Beekmantown. Still nobody out. Bases still loaded, and Brad Rovito, the center fielder, steps in for Beekmantown. Pitch from Kehoe. Strike 1. One and 1. Fouled off. 1 and 2. Kehoe's pitch fouled off again. Count holds at 1 and 2. Here's the pitch. High fly ball. A fall in front of Johnson. We got a late jump on it. Got a gray sky. The sun field beside, so I'm sure all that doesn't help. So it's a break for Beekmantown. TJ Musa, the batter. Strike 1.
On your toes.
Strike 2. Foul tip, hung on to strike 3. 1 down. Romero Ribeiro, the batter. And the pitch fouled off, strike 1. 8th batter of the inning. Base is full. Play to the, ooh, just in time, just in time. Ground's a little greasy. There. Kehoe lost his footing, but able to recover and get the out. Stuck with it. Kept his head. So that's 2 down.
Now we're back. Know what to do with it.
And number 9 hitter of the inning, Ed Castine, will step in. So with 3 on and 2 outs and 1 at the plate, that means there's 3 runs in for Beekmantown here in the 4th. They're leading 5-0. Fouled off, strike 1. Like the ball bounced off Kowalowski. Strike. 1 and 2 the count. Strike 3. So Kehoe gets the strikeout at the end of the inning. Eagles settle for 3. Lead 5-0 at the end of 4. Nate Dutel hits the first pitch deep into right field. This is going to be at least 1, maybe 2. Looks like an opposite field double for Nate Dutel. Jumps on the first pitch, hits it right down the right field line for a 2-bagger. That'll bring up Bill Johnson. Runner at second, nobody out. for the Cougars, trailing 5-0, strike one. Musa looking to preserve his shutout here. Delivers.
Nice job, nice job.
Slow number, foul. Strike, get down the middle. Strike three. One down. Top of the order now, Jeb Asaf. I've been watching Asaf play baseball since he was 3'0". Ooh. Takes one for the team. I'll put runners at first and second. Oh, Jeremy Davison. One out. Pitch. Davison's in tight. Dutel will move to third. Asaf stops at second. So runners at second and third. Two runners in scoring position for the Cougars.
Throw a strike. He's losing it.
And the pitch from Musa. Swing and a miss. 1-1 pitch. Low. Ball two. Top of the fifth. Fouled off.
Way high.
Count even. 2-2. Low. Ball three. Full count. First base is open. And the pitch.
There you go.
To deep center field. Dutel back in.
Nice try, Doodle.
Nice poke.
The center fielder Ravito doing a nice job of holding the Cougars in that one. So that's two outs. And James Kehoe, the batter. Low, ball two. Now 2-0 pitch. Hits Kehoe, so he's going to go to first. Load the bases. Colin Allen steps in. Two outs, bases loaded. Strike one. Musa looking to keep that shutout. Pitching to the cleanup hitter for the Cougars. The bases loaded. The top of the fifth. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Strike two. With Musa ahead in the count. 0-2. And the pitch. Just misses outside. Now the 1-2 delivery. Strike three. So Musa pitches his way out of the jam. Cougars are scoreless in their half of the fifth. It remains 5-0 as we go to the bottom of the inning. Strike one, PJ Paul Hemus.
They're down at the bottom.
At the plate. And we start the strike. The bottom of the fifth, 5-0, Beekmantown. Low. Counts even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's high and tight, 3-2. And the payoff delivery. Fouled off the face mask of Miller. Miller says, I'm all right. Can I have the next dance? Strike 3, look in. Paul Hemus goes down on strikes. 1 down. And it'll bring up Travis Tipton. Strike 1. Strike 2. 0-2 the count. In the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Going to be booted by Davison. And it'll be an E6. Sean Hannon, the batter. Keel delivers.
You gotta move on that, Bill. 5, 6, 7.
A hard bunt.
Tag him.
He says that's going to have to make the play. He's going to be safe at first. Nobody covering third. Left fielder's going to be there right away.
Rob, why are we watching? We've got 3 guys not involved in the play and nobody covering third base.
Kevin Passett, the batter. Gay was a little bit out of position that time too. There he had a lot of time to get back to third. Bunt down the first base side. Runners at the corners. Here's the pitch. High fly ball. And drop in. That's a 6-0 lead. Nate Brown, the batter. Runners at first and second. Strike 1. Foul off, strike 2. 0-2 the count. Comebacker. Keel's going to go to first. Both runners advance. 2 down. Brad Ravito will step in. Rob Knowles going to go out, make sure his team knows what they're doing.
Make a play now. Come on.
Whoever's driving the car is in a big hurry there, leaving this athletic field. Slow down. Hit the second. It's going to be bobbled by Wright. And 2 runs cross. 2 unearned runs cross for Beekmantown. TJ Musal steps in. 8-0 now, Beekmantown. He swings that first one. He yanks it into left field into the corner. Dutail giving chase. This will be 2, at least 3 bases. Nope, maybe just 2. Just 2 for Musal. It's a double, an RBI double. Make it 9-0. Another vehicle speeding out of here. Need to put some speed bumps in there, I think. Now Romero Ribeiro steps in. Goes after a bad one. Strike 1. If he gets on, he'll give Ed Castine a chance to make the last out for the 3rd inning in a row. And I'm sure Castine would love to do that. Here's pitch. That's on the ground to right. Over to Asaph for the out. That's the third out. 8-0 Beekmantown. We're going to the top of the 6th. Technically, we have the same battery here as we start the top of the 6th, but they've switched positions. The catcher, Lester Favreau, is now pitching, and TJ Musal is now catching. Strike one. Swing and a miss from Luke Wright. And a pitch. Yanked foul, strike 2. 0-2 pitch from Favreau. High.
Run. Got it, you're down there.
So the first in time. Nice job there by Favreau to come off the mound to get that one. Gets right by a step. One down. And Eric Miller will step in for the Cougars. Top of the 6th. 8-0 Beekmantown. Pitch from Favreau. High. Strike. Fans enjoying their Cracker Jacks in the stands. Ooh, right in the shirt. That hit the shirt. I don't think that hurt too much. Now Rob Gay will step in, third baseman. Fouled off, strike 1. Strike 2. Favreau ahead, 0-2 in the count. Nate Dutail on deck for the Cougars. Just misses. 1-2 the count. Favreau delivers. Outside, off the plate, ball 2. Protecting the plate. Gets
Run hard.
go to first.
All right.
They'll be out of play. They'll put runners at second and third.
Come on, Nate.
Gay just kind of put the bat down, trying to protect the plate. Ends up on second base. Runners at second and third. And Nate Dutail at the plate for the Cougars. Strike 1. Strike 2. 1 out in the 6th. Cougars looking to get on the scoreboard. Dutail hits it hard and through the right side. This will score a run. Put runners at the corners. As Miller scores and Dutail comes through. He doubled his first time up there, and this time he goes the opposite way for another hit. This one was an RBI single, so he's got a double and a single. Davison back in for the Cougars. Tyler Davison. So ball 1. 8-1 the score. 2-0 pitch. Base hit to right field. This will make it an 8-2 ball game. Dutail on his horse, heading for third. He's going to be safe at third. High throw to second. He's going to be out. Ouch. That's a tag in the face. Davison got that right on the side of the neck. Going in head first. Diving in head first, and those type of things that can happen. Get the ball in the side of the neck, it looked like. So that's 2 down. Dutill in at third, but he kind of lucky. He had 1 foot that came up there. Lucky the other foot stayed on the bag, but 1 foot came up off the base. So it's a 8-2 ball game. Now Jeb Asaf to the plate for the Cougars. Hits it to the shortstop. Brown over to first. Gets away, and that's going to be run number 3. And it's going to be out of play. Out of play. Jeremy Davison, second baseman. Pitch to him is taken for a strike. 8-3 the score. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Popped up and out of play. Strike 3 looking. So the Cougars pick up 3 in their half of the 6th. We'll go to the bottom of the inning. Beekmantown leading 8-3. CVAC Varsity Baseball and Hometown Cable TV with your support. You don't recognize this fella. It's because it's his first time up. This is Travis Larsh batting for the first time. He's in there replacing Ed Castine. As we start the bottom of the 6th and what Beekmantown is planning on their last time they bat. Hits it sharply, foul. Sharp but foul. Strike 2, I think. Low.
Good job. Good pitch, King.
Strike 2. That's strike 2 right there. 2-2. Went around. Go to Asaf. 1 down. The relief pitcher Lester Favreau steps in. Ball 1. 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Low. High, ball 3. So Favreau will be taking the 3-0 pitch. Low, ball 4. He walks in 4 straight. He'll go to first.
On your toes now. Make a play. Know what we do with the baseball.
See if he'll get a jacket. He does not. Travis Tipton will step in. And a pitch. Strike 1.
Rob up a couple. Go. You're up.
Favreau goes to second. Cougars are just trying to tire him out. He's the pitcher now, so I want to get him tired. Hit 2. 1-2 the count. Base hit. Bobbled in left. Tipton's on. RBI. Well. a single. I'm not sure we'll give him an RBI in that. Bring up Dan Haley up for the first time. He's in for Rashawn Hannon. 9-3 now, Beekmantown. Two 2-0 the count. 3-0. Strike. 3 balls and a strike. Another base hit. Gets away in right field. And number 10 will score, and we're going to have a runner at third base. And a single, and he gets the extra bases on the misplay. Now the batter is Kevin Fassett, leadoff hitter. Makes it strike 1. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. About 11-3 now, I think. Strike 2.
No.
Short. And they get the out. Run scores. So Fassett gets an RBI, and Nate Brown will step in now for Beekmantown. 2 down. Base is empty. Strike 1.
Finish strong now, come on.
6th batter of the inning for the Eagles. Beekmantown has scored 3 runs in each of the last 3 innings. Hit to the left side, long throw to first. Going to get away. And it's going to go out of play. Well, catcher Miller backing up that play, running all the way down there. Just standing up and getting down all game long is tough enough on a catcher, but you got to run to first in those plays. Catcher definitely the workhorse position on a team. This is Brad Ravito. Takes strike 1. Strike 2. High, 1-2. It's going to score another run. We'll go way back to the goalpost. And it's a home run. Brad Ravito, a 2-run homer to deep right center field. TJ Musall, ball 1.
Down! Turn on it!
1-1. Strike 2. Low. Count even, 2-2. Hit to the left side, backhanded by Kehoe, over to Asaph for the out. So 5 runs for Beekmantown. They take a 13-3 lead into the 7th. Gadway moves to the first base coaching position. Coach Rob Guerin to the third base. Rob Knowles to the third base coaching position. And James Keyhole steps in for the Cougars in the 7th. Strike one. Favreau looking to close it out. And the pitch. Strike two. It's Kehoe, Allen, Wright with Miller in the hole for Northeastern here in the 7th inning. Strike three, one down. I'll bring up Colin Allen. One out and nobody on. Strike called. Was after a low one, strike two. Well, it's quickly an 0-2 count. Favreau delivers. Hit to short. Brown. Over to the first baseman Ribeiro. And the Cougars have two down. And the starting pitcher went to second base, Luke Wright. At the plate. Cougars down to the last out. Eric Miller on deck. Strike one. Up up. Foul territory. It is squeezed for the final out. Nice high pop up there by Luke Wright, but it's squeezed by the third baseman who might be Dan Haley. Cougars are scoreless in the 7th. It's a 15-3 win for Beekmantown, and that's the way it was in CVAC varsity baseball. Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, 2000. We've been at Beekmantown Recreation Field in beautiful downtown Beekmantown. You've been watching, and hopefully you are supporting hometown cable TV worth your support.